Right. Next up, Tatooine. Mercenary activity. Disciples of Ragnos. Yada yada.
This one sounds like it could be nasty, so I'll be going with you. You'll find some of the galaxy's worst lowlifes on Tatooine.
It's a wretched hive of scum and villainy. I would agree with you there. Right. Now, I want protection at this point.
Well, I'll be the Millennium Falcon. Han, Chewie, anybody here? I guess they're out. Luke's info was good. These are definitely freelance cargo ships. I've got a bad feeling about this. Listen, stay here and guard the entrance to the docking bay. If anyone tries to enter or leave, detain them. I'll head over to the Crate Cantina and ask around. I know some people there.
A Jedi? Me? No, not yet. I'm one of Kyle Katarn's students. He's talking to some locals. We're investigating a cult that's been cropping up everywhere. You must be Chewbacca. Why are you here? Leia Organa? Wow, must be important business.
I'm not sure if I should be reading out the mission descriptions when I start these. I don't think they're that important, you kind of get the gist of what's going on. But I also reckon it's ridiculous that Jaden's like, oh, I'm just going to talk about my mission, which could be extremely important and confidential, to this Wookiee that's just walked through the door. And then it's like, oh, I guess you must be Chewbacca, after I've already told you all the information. Very trusting, Jaden. You're an idiot. Ah, damn it, Chewbacca, you kill-stealing carpet person. Again. Yay, repeater. Used to be my favorite weapon other than the lightsaber in Jedi Outcast. Because it's just ridiculous carnage.
Good idea. We won't be such easy targets inside.
Sure. I know exactly what you're talking about. Yes, that is exactly correct. I love this gun. Oh, what are you doing on a box? That's ridiculous. Unfortunately, using that alternate fire mode rips through ammo at a ridiculous pace, but I mean, so does the regular fire. But then you just come up here and you find one of these ammo boxes and you get your mojo back. After a while. Never mind. I'm good on health.
Is it just me, or are the Rhodians kind of creepy?
I know what you mean. Those weird antenna things, right?
Yeah, that and the nose. Pretty spooky.
Yeah, what is that? On second thought, I don't want to know.
Okay, that's the weirdest conversation to walk in on. Oh, whoops, I just... Yeah, that took a little bit too much. Right, protect. I want to be using protect. Just because. I like to see the world...
We need more cover! Let's get back to our ship!
Because I like to see the world through a green hued tinge thing. That does take a while to activate. Yeah, see, that's not as effective as doing that. Provided you've aimed it correctly. Wait, there's another guy around there. Oh, there he is. Blah! Yes, don't mess with a Jedi.
Stop.
who's wielding a heavy repeating blaster rifle thing. Give me your ammo so I can continue to kill stuff like this. Since it's immensely fun. Blah, blah. Why'd you tear? Jesus Christ, you took a lot. Oh. Okay, I'm out. Ah! Thermal detonator! Run away! What the hell is that? Are they tractor beams?
We can't get to the ships. The whole place is locked down.
Hey,
Okay, back to the old-fashioned ass-kicking time. If my response, if my commands would be actually, I have no words. I have no words. I think what I meant to say was, if only my attack commands would actually respond, or something to that effect. I don't know. Okay, I think we're done here. Here we go. Okay, there's nothing there. Is there any purpose for me to actually be here? I don't think so. I need to get out of here. You droids never work correctly. God damn it, why can't I remember where I'm going? Do I perhaps jump up here? Do I have enough force jump to be able to do that? No, I don't. Back inside. Back to the Millennium Falcon hangar. Possibly. Probably not. Dang it! These levels tend to be fairly linear, so I'm probably wasting a lot of time by running around trying to figure out what I'm supposed to be going next, when I probably have a door to go through in the last area I was in. I just haven't spotted because I'm not observant enough. Yeah, here we go.
did you see anything?
I was standing right next to that door before. Ah! I hate those wind-up attacks. They always get used at the most inconvenient time when I don't actually need to use them. At least I'm not getting my ass kicked by these guys. The only real threat is sort of the reborn Jedi Sith guys. Dark Jedi. I guess you would call them Dark Jedi in this context, considering that Dark Forces 2. Yeah, secret area. I never find those. Dark Forces 2 referred to them as Dark Jedi. Jarek and his cronies. Those games are definitely worth playing, and they're all on quite reasonable sale prices. On the Steam Summer Sale at the moment. Though this information will of course be totally useless for any people watching the video way down the track, and not in July 2012. And it's nearly over actually. I think it finishes on Monday. Or somewhere around that time. What am I doing? I am wasting time. The weak way with the blue shirt totally looks like he's from a buddy cop film.
I'll disengage the tractor beams if you think you can hold these guys.
He's got a rocket launcher. Chewie, look out! Ah, too late. Guess I can't go back and help him out. Don't run away from me! How can I kill you with my lightsaber if you run away? And how will I kill anyone if I circle strafe around you and with my back facing you? Oh, that's a lot of ammo. Cool. Ah, that's just a waste. There we go. I always find the bowcaster is probably the most accurate weapon in the Jedi Knight games. Though you do tend to burn through the ammo at a fairly respectable rate if you're using the alternate fire. I think. So yeah, it's 5 at a time. Well, it's 5 at a time either shot. But you can of course charge up the primary and use up a hell of a lot of ammo, but that's never really useful. Right. This way? Nope. This way. Ah! Now see, that's not a big threat. There's a slight disconnect between the power of thermal detonators in most Star Wars games, except for perhaps the Phantom Menace game adaptation. Which actually makes thermal detonators ridiculously huge. But the size that they are in most Star Wars games makes Leia's threat in Return of the Jedi sort of really useless, considering that it would only probably take out her, Chewbacca, and maybe Jabba. Which is kind of silly. Hey, weak way. Okay, no, you're gonna be dealt with in the old-fashioned way. Oh, whoops, I just destroyed R2-D2. Now the Rebel Alliance will never be able to take out the Death Star. Oh wait, that was about 8 years ago. Actually, I'm not quite sure when Jedi Academy is set in terms of how many years after the Battle of Endor. And the destruction of the second Death Star. I think it's round about 8 years, but I'm probably wrong. I'm probably getting that confused with some of the other Expanded Universe books and stuff. I know that there's something that happens 8 years after Return of the Jedi. A book or a game or something. No! But I did get quite into the old Extended Universe novels for a while. I'm super nerdy. No, I'm not. I'm averagely nerdy. But yeah, there are some shite Expanded Universe novels, but there are some very good series as well, and I would recommend. I always forget what the actual legitimate title is, but it's a trilogy of novels by Timothy Zahn regarding Admiral Thrawn, who is a I forget what the race of aliens is called, but he's an admiral in the Imperial Navy and launches a
okay, that's it for the Falcon. Now for the Raven's Claw.
Launches a huge assault on the New Republic with the remnants of a fairly sizable Imperial fleet. And that's a pretty awesome trilogy if you're into reading about the Star Wars Expanded Universe. The other one I would recommend is the Jedi Academy trilogy, which obviously precedes these games because it's all about Luke setting up the Academy, and that's pretty cool as well. Though, minor spoilers, I find the super destructive ship that sort of forms one of the central plot lines, the Sun Crusher, is a little ridiculously overpowered and kind of silly. But otherwise, it's a fairly sound trilogy. But the Admiral Thrawn trilogy, which I always forget the actual name of, is certainly the best one that I've read. And that's enough about that. That's the button I've already pressed. Where is the actual control? Oh, there it is. Cool.
The tractor beams are down, Chewbacca. I'm on my way.
Yes, I am. Ah. Droid leftovers. Oh, hey. Hello, Chewbacca. Now, which way do we go to get out? Falcon. What's up here, I wonder? Ah, right, that's why it takes so long to actually activate protection. You have to punch the ground with both fists, apparently. It's the only way to activate force protection. I'm gonna jump on the Millennium Falcon. No, I'm not, because I can't jump that high yet. Whee! Can't get me, I'm strafing. Probably quite unnecessarily, but the side strafing in this game is ridiculously twitchy and smooth. Well, not smooth, really, but it's very fast response. Ah! Slash to the wrong side. What are you doing, Kyle? Just chilling in the corner.
Oh, did I miss something?
You drunk, Kyle?
Good to see you too, Chewie. Guess these mercs didn't want us here.
Ah, don't break my neck!
Oh, that's high praise coming from a Wookiee.
Thanks, I think.
These mercs aren't cheap. Someone in this cult must have a lot of credits. Or worse, it's backed by the Remnant. Listen, we gotta get back to Luke and tell him what's going on. Can you tell Leia about the cult?
If he hadn't shown up when he did, I'd have been in a whole lot of trouble.
Yeah, well, the way Chewie tells it, you held your own. Nice work.
Thanks, Kyle. You make me feel so
Kyle
validated.
told me about what happened in Mos Eisley. It's a good thing Chewie was there, but you did well regardless. It looks like this cult and the Imperials may be working together more closely than we thought. I have some troubling news. While Kyle and I attended to the crashed shuttle, someone broke into my quarters and sliced into my records. R2 is trying to figure out what they may be looking for.
So, how's your training going? I've been sent on a few errands, nothing exciting.
Same here. I guess that's just how the training works.
I thought it was just me. Ever wonder if your master is holding you back? You know, making sure you don't become too powerful?
Why would you say that?
Well, Kyle doesn't seem to really foster my talents. I've gone on a couple of missions with him, but doesn't let me do any of the really important stuff.
Maybe he's observing you. You know, seeing how you accomplish your missions. I wouldn't worry about it.
I'm not so sure. What do you think, Jaden?
Well,
Ready to get back out there? Did I interrupt something?
No, not at all. Well, I'm ready. Let's go.
chance to pick up some negotiating skills. Let's head to Tatooine. Jawas, never around when you need them. Tracks. Maybe they've already come and gone. Go see if you can find their sandcrawler. They might have stopped in that canyon. I'll talk to the moisture farmers, see if they know anything about this cult.
All right.
Don't worry, Jawas are pretty friendly.
Alright, mission structure in this game is kind of awkward for saving at the end of a mission. I kind of have to start the next one so I can get to a point where I can save. And there you have it. But I will leave it at this session for now, and I will be back next time to go and have a chat with some Jawas about a droid. So that should be exciting. So thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this, and I will see you shortly with more Jedi Academy. Until then, have yourselves a good one.